Hello, my name's Jeff Atkins. This is an Apple IIe computer. You might recognize it if you've been in programming for a while. It's the first computer I ever had, and it's the reason I got interested in computer programming to begin with. I had a lot of program copies when I was younger. I had a lot of games, and I had a lot of time on my hands. So I like to write instructions for every single game I had. And what I'd like to show you is some animated instructions I wrote for a game called Lode Runner. And if you played games in the 80s, you might have played this. If you played them on a computer, it was very popular. It's a fun game. So I had a copy of this. I had no instructions. So I moved the boot sector off of this disk and put in my own so that this would run either my instructions or the game. And it popped up this little window here. And I'm going to run my instructions. And if you've played Lode Runner before, you'll notice that this looks almost identical to the game itself. And what I like about this is it's not just printed instructions, because I wrote a lot of those, but it demonstrates what you need to do in the game while it's also telling you. You have to dig to get to some gold. Once you've collected all the gold, you climb to the top of the screen. And I really like that. And I think the interesting, well, it goes on to tell you more about the game. For example, this little guy chases you and can hold on to gold, but you can grab it from him. And in a while, this little hole is going to fill up and kill him. And it tells you more about items in the game. And it tells you all the keys. Now, I had to play these games a lot to figure out all these instructions, to figure out all the control keys that you hit. This was a hard one. I was playing this for a while, and if you get stuck somewhere and you can't make your way out, you have to hit Control A to kill your guy, because otherwise you can't continue the game. And then here are some board editor instructions. The game comes with a maze creator, so you can create your own mazes. And this just tells you how to do that. So the interesting thing about these instructions is it's not coded the same way the game is. The game puts up these graphics using assembly code and C code, but this actually uses a basic program. And I wrote an editor to create these little blocks, because what happens is the basic program puts up each of these graphics in a block, and the block editor that I created created these fonts, created the blocks, and the little man that you saw walking around earlier. So now if we look at the actual game, this will take us back to the beginning. You'll see that the graphics are almost identical. And I like how they do a little demo at the beginning. This shows you, without any words, how to play the game. It shows you that you need to get all these little ingots of gold while avoiding these little orange guys, and then make it to the top of the screen. And there's about 160 levels, I think. And then you can make your own, so it's basically endless. And if you've played this, you may have spent all night, as I have. It's a fun game. I wouldn't be surprised if this came out for a cell phone or an iPhone app. So that's it. I just wanted to show something that I did. It's been a while, and I haven't had a chance to program anything like this since then, because I've been programming applications for the finance industry, and there's really nothing graphic that we do for that. And this was just a lot of fun. Okay, so my name's Jeff Atkins, and I just wanted to show you that. Thank you.